name is Jackie, and this is my channel. I just call it Everyday with Jackie. On my channel, I do some hauls, some reviews, a little lifestyle content, trying out new products, and a lot of get ready with me videos. Now, with that little blurb, I can now add I do some shop my stash videos as well. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing in today's video. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. It just lets you know each and every time that a video goes up. So I have pulled some products for this month's Shop My Stash. So if you're interested in seeing what items they are, you'll have to keep watching. I used to do Shop My Stash videos quite frequently on my channel, but then I stopped. So I decided to pick it up again and see how it performs on my channel. And if it does well, I'll continue. But if not, I'll probably stop again. I typically do my Shop My Stash videos every 2 weeks. That's when I would switch out my products and add new products in. But this month, I am going to do my Shop My Stash items for an entire month because last year I did a Black History video on my channel in the month of February. Well, I didn't get to do that this year because, as some of you may or may not know, I live in Texas and we just had a lot going on and I wasn't able to pump out that video. And I've also discovered that I had some holes in my collection because when I did the video on Black History last month, I used a lot of Black Radiance items. And I believe it was Linda who said that Black Radiance wasn't really Black owned. And I was not aware of that. So because of that, I discovered that now I have some holes in my makeup collection and I haven't had a chance to run out and replace those items that I need. So we're going to do the best we can and we're just going to make it work. Like I said, this month I am going to do a full month of Black owned makeup brands. And again, that's because I didn't get to pay tribute to Black History Month in the month of February. So since today is March 1st, I thought we will just go ahead and kick off the month with my Black owned makeup brands for my Shop My Stash. Okay, sound good? Okay. Now, let me also say that I do not feel good today. I'm supposed to be at work, but I am not feeling good. I've been taking Theraflu. And when this video is done, I'm just going to sit in bed and edit and just lay it back down. So that's why I didn't bother to, get all dolled up or anything because I just want to get back in bed. So that's hence the reason. Okay, so I think I've said everything I needed to say. I've been talking too much already. So let's go ahead and get started for our foundation. Let's start with foundation first. I went ahead and pulled my Patmograph Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation, which I haven't gotten enough use out of whatsoever. So I am in the shade Medium Deep 24. So I'll look forward to using this foundation. I also pulled, because we're doing a month, usually I don't pull these many products for 2 weeks. I'm also pulling my Fenty Beauty, and I know people are saying Fenty Beauty is owned by Kindle. They're under the Kindle umbrella, so it's really not Black owned. For my video today, and for my Shop My Stash, they're Black owned. So I am pulling my Fenty Beauty, and this is the Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, and I am in the shade 420 in this foundation. And I also am going to do I know I should have started this in January, but I didn't. So I am going to start what is it called? I forgot what it's called. But when you try to use up your products, you kind of mark where you are and then try to use them. I'll put it on the screen. I am at a loss for words. Y'all told y'all I don't feel good. But I am going to Project Pan. I am going to start a Project Pan, and this is definitely going to go in it because I've had this foundation for a while and I see that it separates sometimes and I don't want it to go bad. So I am going to start a Project Pan, but that's not in today's video, but this will definitely be going in it. And that's why I pulled this foundation today, because I do want to go ahead and get some more use out of it. So again, I am in the shade 420. I am just jabbering today. Also, I'm pulling my Uoma Beauty, and this is the Say What foundation, and I am in the shade in this one, Brown Sugar T2C. I should have been T2N if there is such a thing, but I got cool, but I do have neutral undertones, so I am pulling this to use. So those are the 3 foundations that I'm going to try to use. I'm not really so worried about Patmograph because I haven't had it all that long. Had it for a little bit, but not all that long, and neither the Uoma Beauty, but definitely the Fenty Beauty I want to try to really hit hard. For primer, I'm going to also use my Fenty Beauty. I'm going to use the Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Soft Matte, and I just have a little one in this one. I don't even know if you guys can see that. And I'm going to also use the Pro Filt'r Hydrating Primer by Fenty Beauty. So these are the 2 primers that I will be using for my Shop My Stash. And let's go to powder. No, let's go to concealer. I feel like I pull way too many concealers. Yeah, I pulled the Lip Bar Quick Conceal, and this is the Caffeine Concealer, and this is in the shade Cinnamon 4 o'clock. Now, I did already try this concealer out twice, and it did make my under eyes crease. So hopefully during this month of using it, that I will find a better way to use it without it creasing. So I have this one that I will be using. I also have the Uoma Beauty Stay Woke Concealer. And this shade is Brown Sugar T2. Gonna be using this one. And I also pulled both of my Patmograph concealers because I felt like I wanted to get some use out of these. And I have 2 different shades. I have the MD22 and the MD24. And this one is 22. Kind of looks similar, but this one, of course, is a little bit deeper. So I wanted to use these. Next up, don't judge me. I will be taking care of this today, but I'm also going to be using both of my Colored Rain sponges. So they're filthy, but isn't it, look, is this one wet? Look how small this one looks before. Anyway, I'm going to wash these, and I'm going to use both of my Colored Rain sponges. And in the way of tools, I'm also going to use this Patmograph Labs. This is a concealer brush. I'm going to wash this one too. I have been using it, so I'm going to use this one as well. Hey guys, I'm hopping on real quick because I forgot to mention that I'll also be using my Juvia's Place highlighting brush. So I just wanted to hop on. I forgot, and as I was editing, I saw the brush, and I just wanted to let you know I am also using that brush as well. Now I'm going to use for my eye primer, I have pulled my Fenty Beauty, and this is the Pro Filt'r Amplifying Eye Primer. I've been using this quite a bit, so I am going to include this in my Shop My Stash just to continue to use it. Now let's go to blush. I just picked up this blush by Juvia's Place, and it's called Bella, and it's the Afrique blush by Juvia's, and it's in the shade Bella, and I cannot wait to use this. I just received this about maybe a week ago. So I think it's a pretty orangey, corally shade, and I haven't used it yet, so I'm looking forward to using this. And on the days that I don't, feel like the little coral or orange goes with my makeup look, I went ahead and pulled my Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out cream blush, and this is in the shade Summertime Wine. So we will be using this and just show you what it looks like. And I absolutely love this blush. I never thought I would love cream products, but I like this a lot. And I know we're all over the place and not going in any particular order, but I also have another blush palette that I want to incorporate, and that is my Colored Rain, and this is in the shade My Day 1. Now on here I have a blush and a highlighter that I'll be using. Super, super pretty. This blush is gorgeous, and this highlighter high performing as well. So I'll be using that. Now I did pull one more product for a highlighter, and it is by Fenty Beauty, and it's the Cognac Candy. This is our Diamond Balm, and let me just show you. This is the packaging, and I'm gonna go ahead and incorporate this into my Shop My Stash, because I did not care for this product at first, but I absolutely love it now. I just thought it was too glittery, but I found a way that if you just buff it real good into the skin, those glitter particles you can hardly see. For my eyebrows, this has suddenly turned into a Fenty Beauty. Sorry. For my eyebrows, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP. This is what this looks like, and has the pencil on one end and the little brush on the other end to brush out your brows. So I'm incorporating that. I have a lot of Fenty Beauty in here, you guys. I'm sorry, but Black Radiance let me down. I have the Fenty Beauty mascara, and this is called the Full Frontal, Cause I'm Black is the shade. I think that's the shade, or that's part of the name. I think it's cause I'm Black. But this is the Full Frontal mascara, and it has that flat end. This has always been hard for me to figure out, but I still have it, so I'm going to use it. I will be incorporating, I'm not sure which lipsticks I'm going to be wearing. I do have some that are supposed to be smudge proof, and I probably will wear some of those, but I'm definitely going to use the Juvia's Place lip liner. This is their Luxe liner, and this is in the shade Scorpio, and this is the item that I got from the mystery bag that I did the live on. I just love this color, so I'm definitely going to use this some kind of way with one of the lipsticks. I have my Fenty Beauty bronzer, and this is in Cocoa Naughty. I'm going to be using this to bronze up the face. Did I even show you what it looked like? This is what Cocoa Naughty looks like. And then I just did a video on the powder foundation by Fenty Beauty, and I took this to work with me all last week. Loved it. So like I said, it's a good soft, you can build it up, but it's kind of like on a natural looking scale, but you can definitely keep, you know, putting it on to build up the color, but I didn't do that. I just, you know, I used a sponge inside here, and I just would apply it to my face, and then that would be it. I wouldn't keep going in and building up the side, and it was enough coverage for me. So this is in the shade for me 410. As I mentioned, the foundation is 420, but for the powder bronzer, I'm in the shade 410, and this is what it looks like right here. So I'm using this as well as the foundations. And I have to set my under eyes, I did pick up the Fenty Beauty powder, Pro Filter powder, and this is in the shade Honey. And this is what I will go in and set my under eyes with. Last year I brought that banana powder by Black Radiance, which I do love, but like I said, I thought it was, you know, black owned. So I don't know if you guys can see. I'm not going to spill it out. But this is, yes, this is the shade Honey. And this is what I'll use to set my under eyes. And for my face, when I'm not using the powder foundation by Fenty Beauty, I will be using just the regular Pro Filter powder in the shade Nutmeg. So I'm going to be using this as well. Now, I think those are all my face products besides the Fenty Baby What It Do. And this is what I will spray on my face. This is a refreshing spray, but I don't really need to set right now because of the weather. So this is just what I'll do to, you know, get the powdery look off my face. So that's it. I now will talk to you about some of the palettes that I plan on using. And like I said, I normally don't pull these many products, but because I'm doing it for a month and because I do want to just try some of these out and get some more use out of the others, this is what we have. Okay, so for the first palette that I'm using, I have the Berries by Juvia's Place. Haven't used it nearly as much. This is what it looks like. I bet some of you could have already guessed. And this is the palette on the inside. So I am pulling this. And I am super excited to be pulling the Queen palette with Fumi times Juvia's Place. This is the palette that came in my Juvia's Place mystery bag. I was so happy to have this. I have not used it yet, so I am looking forward to it. It's just so cute. Look at that. And this is what the palette looks like. Look at these big pans. Oh, this is so pretty. So I am, like I said, I'm looking forward to trying this palette out. And I'm also pulling my Patmograph. This is the Mothership Mega Celestial Divinity palette. I am going to be putting this in my Shop My Stash because you guys know I love this palette. Now you may think that's full of shimmers and all that. I'm okay with wearing shimmer to work. It is as long as it's not glitter-like or it's not metallic looking. I'm okay with doing a little shimmer. And it's all about how you put your shimmer on. You can put your shimmer on and it looks fine, or you can spray your brush and amp it up. So for work, of course, I'm not going to try to beam to the heavens. So I am going to take this palette right here, and I love the matte shades in here. And I'm going to just dibble and dabble in some of these shades. I am so excited. There's so many shades that I still haven't used yet in this palette, and I cannot wait. So yes, I am going to use my Patmograph Labs palette. I'm so excited to use it. And because this palette has two mattes, I decided to also pull in my Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette. Just in case I needed to pull in some more mattes. And this is what this looks like. I am pulling this one in case I need more mattes for the Patmograph palette. I just took this palette, this Juvia's Place palette with me to work last week. It's kind of bigger than, you know, the little ones that I like to just slip in my purse, but I did take it to work with me last week. So I decided to go ahead and pull those. So those are the palettes that I'm going to be using for the entire month. I think I have a good selection, and I'm looking so forward to doing this month-long Shop My Stash. And I was just checking because I heard Julia say in her video, she does a Shop My Stash also, that she didn't pull a green. And I was just thinking, do I have a green? But I do have a green with this Patmograph palette right here. So I'll be able to, on St. Patrick's Day, if I feel like wearing green, at least I do have an option. That green is pretty too. That completes today's video, you guys. I wanted to go ahead and jump on and do my first Shop My Stash video of 2021. So I hope you have enjoyed the video. Let me know below if you're also doing a Shop My Stash, or if you have any of the products that I mentioned in today's video. So like I said, on your way out, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up and ring the notification bell. It just lets you know each and every time that I upload a video. And share the channel because you know I don't mind. And lastly, please know that you're always welcomed and wanted here on my channel. And with that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody, and have a great day. Bye.